Well, hello and welcome to National Poetry Day. How does this
Aw,
National Poetry Day find you on this fine poetic day?
very well, if you may. There we go, I tried to write.
If thou dost wish. Well, what have we got going on today? Well, you can see down at the bottom of the scrolly, that's your first mission, adobe.ly/NPD25, NPD standing for National Poetry Day and 2025 for the year. And if you are a naughty teacher who hasn't yet registered for said poetic day, then you can go to adobe.ly/live lessons, because if you don't, you won't get a certificate for all the people in your class.
Yes.
Sort that out immediately.
Yes.
Yeah. And now that we've got that, because I will be sending out an email around about 4 o'clock today, and you will get a certificate which you can give out to all the people, all those wonderful expressors who are on today's live lesson. But otherwise, what's the expressors?
Yo, expressors!
Yo!
Yo, expressors!
What is the other key detail that they need to know for this session, though?
Oh, now listen. If we're going too fast, you can slow down. Harky, hear me. Oh, hear ye. If we are going too fast, then you are welcome, teachers, to pause the video. Okay? And then let your class catch up and then recommence playing the video when everybody is ready. Or you could slow us down, which would be hilarious because we'll speak
a little bit like
maybe don't do
that. But we will be going back and forth. Yeah, we're going back and forth between myself.
Yeah, there's two activities. So some schools just come along for the first activity and do a lot of pausing and stop starting. That's fine. You do whatever works best for your class, guys.
Exactly that. We will be going back and forth between myself and Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones will be on the iPad, I'll be on the browser, and you'll be able to see like kind of two versions of the same thing. So that'll give you a bit of time as well. But if you want to, just pause. Right. Here is the activity page. You can see the short link is on there. If you've got an iPad, you can hold it up to the screen with your camera app open, and then it will give you a little yellow box which you can tap, and it will take you straight through to this page. But what the devil, pray tell, is on this aforementioned National Poetry Day activity page? Well, let's have a quick look-see. Right, activity 1, illustrate a poem. Nice. Use this poem or choose something else if you've got a poem you want to do, and bring the words to life. Now, we've chosen an autumnal poem because we are getting into the autumn and it's getting a little fresher.
Yes.
And the leaves are falling off the trees. So we chose this one by Emily Bronte.
Yes.
Or Emily Bronte. Emily Bronte. That's what they say in Liverpool. Emily Bronte. And it's called Fall Leaves Fall. And interestingly, that is what the Americans call autumn, is it not? The fall.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, there we go.
True.
So you will need to copy and paste this page.
In Welsh, that's what's confusing in Welsh, is that the name for autumn is Hydref, which is actually exactly the same as the name for the month of October.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Season and the month October have the same name.
Wow. Even though the season lasts approximately 3 months.
Yes, yeah.
Well, we shall say no more about that little miss of the Welsh culture there. Anyway, right. How should we get started on this, Mr. Jones?
Well, I would just copy the text and just get it into the poster. Come on.
Okay, so what, like title and all?
Yes.
Wow, I'm going to copy it all. Look at me go.
Why not?
I just clicked and dragged over all of that, and then I'm going to use Control and C. Control, hold it down. C, copy it all, and then go across to Express and maybe create a poster, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. It's in there. Now, what am I going to name this? I'm going to call it Fall NPD, National Poetry Day. Okay, yeah. Make sure I'll always be able to find it. And then, yes, you're going to rename yourself. Fantastic. Thank you. And the first thing we do is just paste my text.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go over to T for text on the left-hand side. Add my text. Passed it in. Whoa.
Oh,
this
hello.
has not worked out well. Right, what am I going to do here? Well, I've got a couple of options. I could use the minus button just over here. You can see decrease font size. I think that's what I'll do. Deep. And then let me just get this. Oh, there we go. You got loads of space. There we go. Okay, now, in terms of changing, because I kind of do want to make sure that my title is slightly different from my poetry text, and also we've got the author's name. So do I want to cut this?
You could do, couldn't you? You could do. Yeah, if you wanted to be in a different font, you could do that.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut this, and that would be Control and X, or you can go to the three dots and just go to, oh, it doesn't have to cut. How interesting. So I'm going to use Control and T. That gets rid of that. Maybe I'll...
X.
Yes, sorry, that was the one I meant. Yes, so I'll bring this down a little bit further, and then I think I shall go to T for text again, add your text, and then paste in fall leaves fall. Now, in terms of how this should look, I think I'm going to go to my recommended fonts. Oh, this is good. Standout headings. Utopia standard black headline. Bosh. Pretty good. Like it. I'll use the back arrow just up here. And then I'll increase this, increase, because it's the header or the title. I kind of want it to be bigger, I think. What about Emily Bronte? Should I take her out?
Yeah, go on then.
All right, I'll Control and X that one out. But I also make sure I'm going to shift up my text there. Cool. And then you can see what I'm doing here. I'm making sure it's always aligned on that left-hand side. An excellent bit of advice. And then I go to T for text one more time. Add your text. Emily Bronte. And then pop her in there. Oh, look at that. Perfectly spaced twixt title and poem. Nice. And then maybe recommended one here. Yeah, that's a bit different. I like that.
Yeah.
Bring up the size a bit. Yeah, nice. I'm happy with that. Is it a bit big, maybe?
What about your actual poem font?
I didn't mind that one, if I was honest. Visual Adobe Caslon Pro Semi-Bold. Is that the same as the one I just chose?
It's a nice one, that.
Yeah, it is nice. Maybe I could choose one that's a little bit thinner, maybe. And then it would be a good font hierarchy.
Yes.
This one here, Gaudi Book Letter, 1911. Yeah, nice. Make sure it's all aligned beautifully. Look at that. Dream. I'm off to a dream start.
That is very good. Yeah.
Anything else to do before I pass it over to you?
Well,
background.
All down to you. Yeah, but it's all down to you. Do you want them in couplets or not? You don't have to. I mean, it's nice to have their space like that.
Couplets. Oh, right. So couplets would be like couple, like two
lines. Right.
Oh, and you know how I know that it's a couplet? Because look, away and day.
Yes.
Me and tree, snow and grow, decay and day. Couplets.
And I wasn't sure about saying it because it did look very, I liked how you had them spaced out, but I think it emphasizes the rhythm and the rhyme, doesn't it, by having them?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Before I move on, shall I put a background in?
Yeah, go for it.
Maybe like a parchment.
Nice idea. I like that.
Okay, I do like that idea. Elements. Let's go to elements on the left-hand side. Let's go to backgrounds. Search my backgrounds. Parchment. What does parchment mean? Oh, look at that first one. That first one's a delight.
Yes.
Oh,
very moody.
It is moody, isn't it? You can just see Emily scribing away there on her chestnut dresser as she writes these beautiful words. I like it. Now, I mean, I might also click and drag over all of this and maybe just bring it down a bit. And then maybe halfway. Yeah. Is this going to center? Probably want it over a bit more to the left, but to the right, actually.
I like your spacing on this one, Dom. Everything fits nicely. Yeah.
I've worked hard on it. I'm not going to lie. Right. You need to share your iPad, actually.
Let's do that. Boosh. Right. I think I have. No, I have. Yeah, I have.
Oh, yes, you have. Right. Let's get it up there.
Ah, see? Look at me. I'm being accused of not. Classic. Right. Scroll down. Here we go. So I want this as a Google Doc because copying and pasting text in the iPad is a little bit of a faff. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to long press. It's not sharing, is it?
Yeah, it's not moving.
No, it's not moving. Right. Let me just. No. I'm going to have to do it again. I'm going to share again.
Go for it.
I won't be long.
While you're doing that, I'm going to put a little thing up which tells you exactly what you should search for. You should search for parchment.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if you've got any vellum.
Vellum?
Yeah.
What the devil is that? Pray tell.
Another old type of paper, basically.
Right.
I'm trying to remember what the difference is. I think vellum was made from sheepskin, I think.
Right. We're still not seeing your screen.
I think it's going to work now. I got a good feeling about it. There we go.
Yeah.
Am I there?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Right. Okay. So this button here, open in a Google Doc. I'm going to long press on that. Long press. And it's going to give me this option. And I want the second one that says open in background. Tap. And there it is. It's on another tab there. So let's... Well, do you know what? I've seen us watching Dom there kind of battle his way through Control X and Control... I'm just going to do it in 2 bits then, I think. It's easier, isn't it?
Yeah, so you laptoppers could do the same.
Yeah, so I'm just grab the title first then, 4 Leaves Fall. So I'm going to double tap on any one of those words, and then I'm going to use the 3 buttons there. Boop, 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 like that. And then long press. Copy. Over to Express. Shut down. Excellent. Right. So
to get over to another app, that would be a double click on your big iPad button, wouldn't it?
If it's a button, but if you've got a newer iPad that doesn't have that button, you actually swipe up from the bottom of your screen like this. Swipe up. And there you go. You see, you can pick, and then your apps, if you've got open, will pop up on the screen. Right. So, going to create a poster. Tap on that. And let's get some text. So T for text, just here. T for text. Give it a tap. Add your text. And paste. So to paste, right here next to my head, there are 3 icons. Cut, copy, and the third one along is paste. The black clipboard. Give it a tap. Boosh. Done. Now then, let's pop that up here. Now then, I like the gaps that Dom had. Right, and then let's get a font for that straight off. I'm going to go for maybe something a bit more decorative for this.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
Got an autumnal feel to it.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. And now let's grab, tell you what, let's grab everything else. So from Emily Bronte down. There we go, like that. Okay, long press, copy. Let's pop this in another, add your text. And then I'm going to pop this in another text box. So using the same paste icon here, doosh, like that. And there we go. Now then, this is already in couplets in the Google Doc, which is helping me out a lot. All right, so let's just, there we go. Sort out my, so that if you use the side handle, you see it's kind of breaking up your lines even more. So I definitely don't want it to be broken up too much. So I'm going to make sure that that's nice and wide. Now then, this font is very cool for a title, but not so good for this. So I'm going to go find now a nice clear font for my actual poem. Oh, these serif fonts are nice. And that second one is a new one for me. This guy, Luxurious Roman Regular. I like that. What else? Ooh. Hey, that's a new one. I haven't seen Luxurious Roman Regular before. Have you?
You don't see many luxurious Romans these days.
Oh, any Romans at all. Right. Okay. So that's great. I like that. Now then, one little thing we could do, I'd like it to kind of fill down the page more. So one thing you can do, I don't want the line spacing to increase, otherwise my couplets are going to separate. What I do want to do is open up the paragraph spacing. So up here on this row, we've got the 3 dots at the end, and you can see the bottom one is paragraph spacing. So, not quite what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe I'll bring the line spacing down, paragraph spacing up. Yeah, something like that. There we go. And it's just kind of filling
nice
a little bit. I'm just going to space that out like that. Right, background time is background time. So I'm going to go to elements, which is over here. There we go, elements. And Dom searched in the backgrounds. So let's go to backgrounds at the top. Dom searched for parchment. So let's try it. Vellum.
Vellum.
There we go.
How do you spell that? Double L, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get that up.
It's the same stuff.
I've never heard of that.
Same stuff as you saw. So there we go.
Nice.
That's a nice one.
It's very autumnal.
Yeah. I kind of want one that isn't taking too much away from my text, though. So I'm going to, although some of them are very cool, that's very cool. It's too strong. So I'm going to make sure that I pick one that's...
Oh, that's good.
Maybe that one. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Over to you, Dom.
Okay, right. So are we going to start to put a few decorative items on this page?
100%. Yeah.
Right. Well, the first one, 4 leaves fall. I'm thinking I'm going to get some leaves, get it on there.
I think so.
I'm going to go over to... I'm going to go to... where am I going to go? Well, I'm still in elements here. If you need to get back to it, you just click elements, and then you go to design assets. And rather than parchment, I'm going to put leaves. Now, first one. Nice. Look at this one. This one is great because if I click on it, you can see it's got a straight edge at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Which means if I just pop it in there. Oh, hello.
That's very nice.
Yeah, do I want it to be over my text? I don't think I do, people. But it's a very easy fix for that because you can see that I've got layers on the right-hand side, bosh, and now it will pop behind my
nice.
Pop behind my text there, which is nice. If it's reaching your poetry text, so I'll bring it down there a little bit further. Right. What else, anything else you should do, or do you want to do that?
Get some more leaves on the bottom, I reckon.
Ooh, same ones.
And else, maybe one big one. Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
This. Right, let's stretch it out now. Now this, I don't like it on this orientation. I want it to be spinned, spun, or spanned around. Let's say spwned. And let's put it down there. 180 degrees or minus 180 degrees. We'll bring it down beautifully. I don't think I kind of want the ones that are at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'll keep those ones on the bottom because they are blissful. And I do have the word bliss in here. The only problem with that is it's getting in the way of my crop handle here. And I'm going to bring it. We didn't want those ones in the middle. I'll bring it out to about there. Look at that. Dream. That is a dream. Right. Let's beat that, MJ.
Ooh, this is going to be tough. Okay. So here we go. Up on the top there, I'm on backgrounds at the moment. Let's go to design assets and let's search for autumn leaves. Okay, autumn leaves. Right. Now then, there's definitely different styles here.
You've got all sorts going on.
Some look a bit kind of comic-y, some look more like photos. I think for this, I think kind of more of a photorealistic thing is going to be better. So I'm going to stick with photorealistic. I like this one. This kind of leaves on the floor. The floor is going to work well on the floor. Like
photorealistic.
Yeah, right then. Wonderful. Right. Now, something for the top.
Why didn't you find something phenomenal?
Okay. I'm trying, Dom. Right.
Find something phenomenal, man. Ooh,
Okay.
that's a nice one.
Yeah. Now, I've got something in my head that I'd like to try. Here we go. I'm gonna grab just a leaf.
A single leaf? Pray tell. What
Yes.
dost thou think you are going to do with that?
And I'm just gonna pop it like.
Ooh,
There we go. And then
very artistic.
maybe like
What's the
that.
difference between artistic and artisanal?
One of them is for bread.
Apparently, artisanal is related to an artisan. What does that even mean?
That's the bread one.
Handcrafted things in small batches using traditional methods.
Right. Now then, I want it to look like this big old leaf here is maybe closer to us than the other ones. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. This can go this. This is fine. That's fine. And then I quite like this one down there. That's fine. But this one here, the top left-hand corner, I want it to look as if it's way closer to me than the other leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to adjust and I'm going to blur it.
Oh, this is brand new.
And it just looks, because it's a bit out of focus, it looks like it's closer to the camera.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
Just something. Where's the sweet spot? That's the sweet spot. Yeah.
Great.
When you start something else underneath it, I think that else actually helps the effect. If you've got another leaf underneath it, there we go. That kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. There we go. I think that's all right for now.
Right. Okay. Right. So, what else have we got going on in this poem? So, 4 leaves fall, die, flowers away, lengthen night, shorten day. Oh, what about the night? Maybe we can put something in there.
Yes.
Are we thinking a photo, maybe?
I think so, yes.
Media, search photos, moon.
Yeah.
Something of that ilk. Right. Maybe I'll do one which is quite far away.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Right. Now, the thing with this is I kind of don't want the background, but I don't want to remove the background either. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to erase around this around this moon.
Yeah.
So I'll click erase. And then in my brush, I think I'll choose a circle brush.
Yeah, yes.
And I'll bring, let's see what kind of size it. Well, 40 is way too small. Look at that. 108 is even too small. 180, right? Let's go max.
And I hard this down, I think, Tom.
I think so. Let's blur those edges.
Yeah, and nibble away.
Nibble away. Well, actually, maybe the first bit, I need to bring the size up.
Could do. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Get rid of some of this. We want to get rid of a lot of that. I mean, I could also, if I cancel that, I could also just make it shorter, couldn't I?
Crop, yeah.
Crop it a bit like this. I am going to want my moon kind of over this side. And now I go back to the erase. Circle brush, good. 200, good. Hardness 100, not good. Hardness 1, very good. And then I can kind of just kind of start playing around. Oh, I don't know whether I'm getting the effect I want here. Yeah, maybe I went too close to the moon, I think.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Yeah. Like this. Ooh, very ethereal.
Yeah, I think you could try like that though with maybe a blend mode and play with the opacity.
Okay, so let's go to opacity. What happens if I do screen? Can't see it. Multiply. Ooh. And then actually I could bring it right up.
Yes.
Ooh, hello. Oh, yes.
Then you see, it doesn't look kind of cropped. It hasn't got that like straight edge crop. It
No.
looks really good.
Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. I might even take it right up.
It's
Pretty
very
big.
I like that.
Oh, nice. I was liking that. Show us how the pros do it.
Oh, I think you've just nailed it. That is brilliant.
Right. Go on,
The
let's see.
one I played around with that's on the activity page, it does not look as good as that at all. So,
Wow.
right, media. I'm going to go to photos. Let's go to moon. Let's see if I can get kind of a sickle moon, perhaps. Let's try one of those.
A sickle moon?
Yes.
What the devil? You mean like a half moon sort of thing?
Yeah, like a sickle moon is that.
Like the ones that the babies sleep on.
Exactly, yeah. Or the guy goes fishing off.
Yeah. What's that? Is that DreamWorks?
Works, yeah. Right, okay, so let's do that. And, you know, that kind of dreamy edge that you get, you wouldn't get it by just removing the background. You wouldn't get it by cropping to a circle. You only get that by using the soft brush, the soft erase brush. So I've just been using the crop handles there now to trim it down to the bit that I want. And now let's go to not effects at all, sorry. Let's go to erase. And we're going to go for the circle brush. Size up to the max. Yeah, like Dom said, let's take the hardness up to the max just to kind of do the rough chopping, first of all. There we go, doing some rough chopping. Ooh. There we go. So that's been roughly chopped. Now, let's take
diced.
Oh, it's just undone it all.
Oh, man.
Oh, and it's just redone it all. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Right on. Now let's go take the hardness all the way down this time. And now, yeah, you see with that, and then you can really kind of that down like
you don't have to worry too much, do you, about how you're doing it? Oh, nice. Oh, like lovely.
That. And then you can even take the hardness kind of halfway and do some more nib. Well, that shouldn't have happened. Let's go back a step. Take the hardness.
Back one at the top is our friend.
A tiny bit harder. Yeah, there we go. I think if you try that, Dom, in your next one, you get more of a difference. You know, you can kind of blend it a bit more. Mine is being so I won't do any more. Okay, that's looking fine. Let's go to done. There we go. Now then, and let's find somewhere to put this banana moon. Right. I think yours is definitely the best from here, but there we go. Right, now then, let's try opacity. It's going to be multiply, I think, isn't it? Let's try screen. No. Multiply. Yes. Opacity down.
Oh, hello. Yeah, nice.
Just, I'm going to bring this leaf out of the way, I think.
Oh, that's made a difference.
Yeah.
Very dreamy.
And remember that thing I did with a leaf, blurring it? You can always do that as well if you want to. You can always put some blur onto your photo.
Oh, yeah, that does work well. So that's in effects, isn't it? If you've got that selected, it's in effects.
It's in effects, yeah. There we go. Okay, it's not as good as yours, but it's okay. It's okay.
Hey, listen, they're all different, and it was your idea. Right. So, are we moving on? Right, next thing. What else have I got in my poem? So we got lengthened night and shortened day. Fluttering from the autumn tree.
Yeah.
That could be a good one.
Yeah.
Another photo, I think. Autumn tree. What have we got in here? Ooh, nice.
So I think for these, I think having one that has a background is better for this kind of thing we're trying to do, rather than one that's just
right. Okay. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna go for this third one. Well, not as I don't even know that it's the third one. This one here, because it's kind of got like, it's kind of whitish, like in the sides, which is good, but it's got a bit of perspective with the trees disappearing off into the distance. And then also, if I bring it out to the bottom, where's this going to go? Right. Well, the first thing I think I might do here is let's make it even bigger, I think. And then I'm going to bring it. I want my autumn leaves to come out the bottom. Yes, I do.
Oh,
right.
Nice.
Now, let's go to erase. Now, one of the issues I'm going to have is that I've got a hard edge at the top here. So I'm going to go to erase. So same as before. Yeah, I'm going to chop into that. Circle brush. Hardness. You know what? I might keep the hardness right down. And start playing around here. Ooh.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, do you know what? I think... No, yeah, let's carry on. I was going to say I was going to go back out and do the crop handles again, but I think...
All that light stuff now, you probably don't even need to do that, because once you put the...
that's true.
Multiply blend mode on, that'll all become invisible.
Yeah, well, that is true. He's right about that. Right, let's kind of tailor off to the edges so that we kind of... It all kind of works out quite nicely. Tail it off right to the corner there. Nice. And then maybe I'll chop in a little bit more to this kind of bit here.
Yeah.
Chop in. Right. Okay. Do you know what else I might do? Bring the size right down and sort of chop it. Oh, no. This is awful. I'm going to come back out. That didn't work at all. And
Somebody go.
And then I thought do you know what? I thought I'd come up with the absolute steal of the century. Let's click done. Let's get rid of this. And then go to opacity, multiply, we said. Screen. No. Multiply. Okay. Bring that to, ooh, nice. Now, I think the only bit that I don't like is this bit down here in the corner. So I think maybe what I'll do is go back into erase.
You could increase the contrast as well. That would help with that.
Interesting. I like that idea.
Make that light a bit.
Yeah, I haven't played around with those kind of tools yet. So let's click done here. And then Mr. Jones is suggesting going to effects. And in edit, sorry, still in edit. Yeah. It wasn't in effects before. It was in adjust.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do, play around with, what do we got?
Up, the first one, if you put that all the way to the max, it'll make the lighter bits lighter.
Ooh, that's good.
It's still got it, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Oh, there.
Yeah, bring the brightness up, maybe the highlights down. I mean, you know what? I have people. Here's an announcement for you. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
I don't think any of us do when we're in these. You just play around.
Yeah, saturation. I mean, you can even make.
Bring on.
Easy feel. Like it. Bring the saturation down, the warmth up. Right, I'm done. That looks good to me. I'm loving it. Right, Jonesy.
If you saw that, you'd be like, "That's cool. How did you do that?"
Yeah, I know. I still couldn't tell him.
Right. Well, you could send them the link, because obviously this live lesson link will take you to the recording anytime you want to watch it back. Right. So let's go to media. Here on the left-hand side, photos up at the top, and let's search for autumn tree. All right, okay, and I like this one. I like this one here, actually. This big old crazy thing here. I do like that. Right.
Ooh, you're gonna have some artistic work to do on this.
Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it small, and then I'll make it bigger later on. I want to keep the path, but I want to get rid of that kind of sun shining through the trees there at the top. All right, let's go. Let's do this. So I'm going to go to erase once it arrives, once my photo is processed. Now, what you could do as well is do the opacity and the blend mode first. And then the brush, So you could do this.
Yeah, I think that probably would be easier, actually.
Yeah, go to the adjustments, if you want to play around with the contrast like Dom did. You can do all of this stuff first. There we go.
I must say the light in autumn, or as the sun is slightly lower in the sky, can be quite the effect.
Yeah, you're right, especially when you're driving. Nothing worse. Right. Okay. So I think I've done some good kind of pre-jobs there. You know what I mean? So, and I've blurred it out. Now then, let's grab my erase tool. Circle brush, size, max, hardness, right down. Okay, let's go. Let's just start chopping around the side. Just really messy, choppy, choppy, chop, chop. There we go. There we go. Opacity. Let's take the opacity about halfway, and let's do a bit more chopping.
Oh, I see. So it's the opacity of the brush itself.
Yeah. So what that's doing is kind of.
That's a good tip.
It's kind of fading it in. You know when you go to have your hair done, Dom?
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I was thinking of it before.
It's like a skin fade. You know. So you start off with the opacity all the way up, and then you start bringing it down. There we go. Right. And hit done. There it is.
Very nice.
Now I'm going to see what happens if I take this.
Oh, hello. Oh, wow.
And then let's bring it down.
Wow. That's a great effect.
Yeah, I like how that kind of really fades out towards the hand side.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's too much, but there we go. It's an idea.
No, I think that works really well. Right. Anything else? Maybe snow.
Well, snow and rain as well, isn't there? There's the last line. Ushers in a drearier day. Maybe some wellies.
Yeah, ushers in a drearier day. I wonder what we could do for that. If we go to media, photos, and we went for rain.
Yeah.
I wonder. Wow. A brolly. Oh, that might work on one side, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take that one. Okay. Right. Yeah. Now, I want this. I don't want to ruin the left-hand side of this. I think I've done a cracking job there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to position and flip. I'm going to have this just on the right-hand side here. Maybe it's going to need to hide behind my leaves here. So let's get that done first. Bring this down beneath my leaves. Good. And then, oh, I'm struggling to select it now. What the devil am I going to do here? Well, I think I'm going to select it in my layer stack. And then I'll go to, do you know what? Maybe I'm going to, maybe I could remove background. I wonder if it would give me the rain still, though. I feel like it probably wouldn't. But let's try it. Let's try and background Babs. Let's see what she's got going on. What I kind of want is the rain still falling off. Well, there's some bits of it.
Does still have it, yeah?
Yeah, that's good. I'm more good with that. And then I'll go to erase. Yeah, that kind of size in the.
Oh, you want to get rid of the stick then? Yeah.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I'm going to bring the opacity down and kind of work on it a bit.
Yeah.
Taking out loads of it. Every time you do it, it'll take it out a bit more. And then maybe. Well, do you know what? Oh, it is working, actually. Just softening the edges up ever so slightly every time I go over it, which is pretty cool. I like that. I'm just softening up the edges, go around again. And then now, when I click done, I'll go to opacity. What happens if I do multiply? Not a lot, actually. Screen, nothing at all. Multiply. Let's bring down the opacity right down. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I like that. Could go to effects. Give it a tint. Yeah, that's worked out well. Or darken. The tint is better. Yeah, the tint is nice. I like that. That works out well. And then, yeah, cool. Liking that a lot. Right, I think we're nearly ready to wrap up and move on. But do you want to give us the last bit?
Yeah, go on then.
All bit of snow. Do a bit of snow. I don't know how you do that.
Let's get a snowman.
Oh.
There we go.
What?
Man, which one? There's some good options here.
Oh, that one.
Got you there. Right, there we go. So let's bring him down. Let's crop that in. Crop that in. Right. This is going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Let's try it. Opacity, multiply. That works. It's working all right.
And the opacity as well down or not?
There we go. Right. And then the opacity as well. Oh, wrong one. That's the leaf. Snowman. Snowman. Opacity down a bit. There we go.
Oh, nice. That's working.
Yeah. See, we're nearly there now with that. That's all that I'm happy with is those hard edges. So let's just grab a erase tool, size all the way up, hardness all the way down. Let's bring the opacity right up to begin with. And let's just get to work. Let's just chop it in.
That does work well. Oh, that's class.
And bring the opacity down to about halfway. And let's go a little bit further in.
Oh, I like that technique. That's a good technique.
And then you pass it down to about a quarter and go really close in. There we go. And then hit done. And then maybe we can just bring the opacity down a bit further again.
Nice.
And there we go. There's no way you'd be able to do that without doing that kind of brush technique. You know, blending the trees with your snowman. And now that maybe you can try like, well, the snowman be a bit bigger.
And they all blend in together really nicely.
Yeah, and normally you'd have had to do something like Photoshop to do something like this, wouldn't you?
Not anymore.
No, Express has got you covered. Just bring it into Express.
Nicely done. Do you want to just do a quick share?
Oh yeah. So to share this, if you're going to print it out, you're going to hit the download icon that's up there on the top. If you know you printed it out, you may want to choose to download as a PDF. But really, if you download as a PNG, you can still print it out. No big deal. Okay? Or another way to share it is to stay totally digital and to hit the share button and produce a view-only link. Now, that button looks a little bit different with Dom. He's got just like a text that says view-only link. When you click on that, it gives the URL. Anybody who clicks on the URL can see your design published to the internet. So there we go.
Nicely done. Right. Let me just skip over to the activity page. Let's go here. Right. Okay. So first one, done. Second one, activity 2, a poetry video. Use the poem from activity 1 and create an animated video complete with your voiceover. Things to include: a new scene for each couplet, background music, scene transitions, voiceover, and video clips. Right, we've got a job to do here. Let's go back to this tab. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to duplicate this. Would you agree?
Oof, go for it. Go on.
Right.
You.
Well, I've done loads of work here already, haven't I? So is that what do you think we should? No.
Yeah, it depends if you want it to be landscape or not, I suppose. But
well, we could do we could add a page and custom size.
Yeah, go on then. Oh, but that's not going to duplicate anything, is it?
No, that's true.
Oh, you'd have to
do you know what? I'll go duplicate.
Yeah.
So now I've now got 2 of the same.
Yeah.
And then I can go to resize.
No,
and then here I'll just search.
It says there. Oh yeah, it's recent, so maybe not everyone's gonna have that.
Yeah, so I'll do A for landscape, I think.
Yeah.
And now it says expand image. Don't want that. I'm just gonna take that off. So I'm gonna resize. Okay, resize in progress. Right, now loads of stuff's gone. That's fine. Not bothered about that. Because I guess we're gonna do something quite sort of different for each slide now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let me just.
This would be this stuff would be good for your title slide, though, wouldn't it? You
can
keep that.
Yeah, well, I did think that. I thought I was going to keep lots of bits of it, but maybe just make it a bit simpler to work with.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll resize these kind of things, and maybe these kind of things, and then my umbrella, which is there, that needs a bit of work. Maybe I can go to edit, position, flip, put it on the other side now. Something like that. Yeah, why not? 4 leaves fall. Yeah, nice. That's good. Okay, now all this, I've got 4 leaves fall, Emily Bronte. So maybe I'll need to start playing around with this. I'm going to start moving the text into places where I can play with it properly. And then this whole bit of, you see, it's not letting me select my text. I'm going to have to do it in the layer stack there. And then maybe I will, maybe I'll go Control and X. So I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose it. So the Control and X. Right, 4 leaves fall. This can be much bigger now. So I'm going to start moving things around. 4 leaves fall. Put it around about there. And then I still can't select Emily Bronte. So let's get her nice and big. Something like that. 4 leaves fall, Emily Bronte. That'll do for my first one, I think.
I think so. I suppose, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Right. So maybe first things first, put a little voiceover on.
Yeah.
Okay. So go to audio here. I'm going to record a voiceover. Now, don't forget that if you're in a busy classroom, you might want to have this, you definitely want to have this enhanced speech button on. So it'll mean that all of those pesky children in the background won't get on your recording. Right. So I'm going to click start recording. 4 Leaves Fall by Emily Bronte. There we go. You can see down the bottom, it's enhancing my speech. Apparently, my speech wasn't good enough and it needs enhancing. And I will, oh, come on, Express. Yeah, there you go. But even, it's enhanced speech applied.
Replaced your voice with Richard Burton.
Fall by Emily Bronte. Oh, lovely. Love that. Right. So get your first slide sorted and get your voiceover on.
All right. Okay. Right. So here we go. So we're going to duplicate this page to start messing around with it. So bottom right-hand corner, the 3 dots, give it a tap. And we're going to choose duplicate. Right, here we go. So we're going to leave page 1 as it is because that was really cool. Page 2, we're going to convert to a video. So to do that, let's resize. Now then, we don't have labels on them. We've just got the icon. So right up there on the top of my screen, I'll just get rid of that. Oh, there we go. If you hide that little side panel, it does give you the labels. The first one there, resize. Give it a tap. Okay. So this is going to be a video. Dom actually did it as an A4 landscape, but if I just type video, it'll give us, there we go, this one here that just says video. Okay. Yeah. And I don't want to expand the image. That's going to try and fill in the gaps of this image by using AI, which is cool, but I don't need to. And it takes a bit of time as well. So let's just untick that and resize. And then do it super quick.
Quick. Nice. So it's slightly wider, actually, it's better.
Yeah, so that's a good start. So first, let's do the obvious stuff. So the leaves at the bottom. So let's just use my layer stack. Choose the leaves at the bottom. Let's make sure they fill all the way across. And then maybe I need to just bring them down a tad as well so that they don't take up too much space. Good. Then my big old leaves. I think these can be even bigger, this kind of thing. And then maybe my blurred leaf can be even bigger and do something like that. And then, I mean, the rest of it's all right. There's my snowman there. I'm just going to maybe pop him in the corner there. Nice and subtle in the corner like that. I don't think I need to mess around much more. I was never happy with my moon because Dom's better, so I'm kind of getting rid of it. Dom's was way better than mine, and I'm upset about that. So there we go. I'm gonna just, there you go, have a leaf maybe popping out like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's fine. Right, this text. Do you know what I'm gonna do to make things easier for myself? Is just bring all the text up to the top now. And this one will be easier for me. And I just want an easy life, Dom. You know. That's all
I know. Don't we all?
I want. There we go. Right.
Yeah.
Text top. So let's go into this one. And I'm going to double tap and then I'm going to choose everything except Emily Bronte and delete it. There we go. And now we can easily resize these by just doing that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Something like that.
Oh, I liked it the way it was before. It was nice.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, those things do look nice like that as well, don't they?
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Right. What's next?
Voiceover.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this isn't a video project at the moment at all. It's still just a still image. Okay. So let's turn it into a video project by adding in something that takes some time. And that's going to be some sound. So here I'm going to tap on media. And up at the top, I'm going to go to audio. And I'm going to record a voiceover. Allow the microphone. Yeah, go on then. Now my screen's frozen there, but I've got the same little microphone level thing showing up. Start recording. It's going to count me down. Days. Here we go. It's telling me that I don't have a microphone detected, even though there's one built in to my iPad. Okay, sorry. Let's pretend that I've done that and carry on. There we go.
Right. So I did my first scene. I'm off to the races. If I need to see what's going on, I can click on that edit timeline button, which is nice. But now I want to click add media, add a blank scene. Okay. Now I already had my media open before, and I put autumn moon. That was lovely, actually. So I'm going to click that one in there. Add as layer on canvas. Yes, thank you. Now you can just add as background, set background there, and it goes straight in. And I like that because it's got the moon in there, and that's the first rhyming couplet that we've got. So I thought I'd keep that in there. And then I'm going to go T for text on the left-hand side. Now you're going to add your text. Now I cut all my text before, so hopefully it's still there. Yeah, still there. Nice. Right now, but first of all, I can't see it. So let's click fill and go to white. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there you go. Now, the only bit I need of this is the top two lines. So the rest of it, I'm going to get rid of. There we go. Nice. So this one, I could just put it right in the corner there. All leaves fall. Die, flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Record a voiceover, and that is one scene done. I'm going to go to media on the left-hand side, audio, record voiceover, enhance speech, make sure it's on if you're in a busy classroom, start recording. Fall leaves fall, die, flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Now, what you'll see here is that my photo went in and it was by default 5S, 5 seconds long, but my voiceover is longer. So all I need to do here, enhanced speech has now been applied, is click and drag until that is just past the end of my voiceover. About there. Nicely done. Now I have got this ghost scene at the end here, but I will need that later. So I'm all right with that. So now I could go take my playhead. You can see click and drag. Take it back to the start. Fall leaves fall, die, flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Nice. Okie dokie. Should I do another quick one if you've got issues?
What?
Should I do another quick one if you've got issues?
Oh, yeah, you do another one. I am ready, but you go. I think it'd be good for them to see like 2 scenes. It's good.
Okay. So we had that ghost scene at the end. So I'll click in there. Right. What is the next line? Wow. Let's put our text in and see what we've got. I can't remember now. Add your text. Oops, didn't mean to paste that in. Paste that in instead. Now again, we used the first 2 lines when we did it last time, so I'm going to take those away. If you need to get back and find these, they're on the activity page, but I need this second rhyming couplet now. There we go. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. Nice. So maybe this time, I don't know, I'll search for, go to media, I'll go to photos, search photos, and I'll go autumn tree. Now a nice scene, like the one, oh, this is the one that Jonesy used before. Add as layer on canvas. Yes, please. Now it's on top of my text, you see, but if I click set background, bosh. Now my text is on the top. Can't really read it. So maybe fill white. Maybe bring it down. Yeah. Now, maybe I'll just mix things up like the mix master I am. If I go to this down here, at the moment it's set for align left. Click, it goes to the middle. Click, it goes to the right. And then it just means we can sort of butt it up on the right-hand side here. And then again, you make sure you bring your playhead back to the start of the scene. I already know, look, my voiceover on the last one was 6.5 seconds. So I already know that this scene is going to be way too short. So I'll bring it out to about 8 seconds. That's good. And then I'll pop this playhead at the start, go to media, audio, record voiceover, enhance speech on. Don't forget that. Start recording. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. Now that was way too long, but we just do the exact reverse as we did last time. Click and drag it in. It's just past the voiceover there. There we go. All right, Jones, what do you got?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's add a scene. Okay. So to add an empty scene, all the way over there on the right-hand side in the middle of my timeline, we've got that little box with the plus. Give it a tap. We want a blank scene. Okay. Do it again. Blank scene. There we go. Fine. Right. So first one is that the night. So let's get a background for that. So I'm going to go to media. I'm going to go to photos up at the top, and I'm going to search for just night. Maybe night forest would be good. Night.
Oh, good one.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Ooh,
that greeny one looks great.
There we go. So I'm bringing that in. And then let's fill that up. See, so let's tap on it, and then I'm going to set it as a background. There we go.
Oh, great. And you've got a nice dark chunk for the bottom there where you can put text.
Yeah. Now, actually, I just had a thought about that. Let's bring in elements. Let's go to design assets, and let's look for leaf in there. Let's see if we can use a leaf as like a background for my text every time. You know?
Nice.
So I want a nice kind of crispy autumn leaf. None of these green ones.
Oh, you went past one. That's great. That one.
Yeah. Maybe the yellow one is the boy. So now it's going to need to be quite big so that I can fit it on. And maybe I want it in the bottom left-hand corner. There we go. Something like that.
Oh, yeah. Great idea.
There we go. This. And that can always stay in the same place every time. So it'll look as if the image behind is swapping and that's staying still. Right. So we've done that. And that'll be fine, I think, with some black text on it. It'll be clear enough. So let's go and grab the first couplet. So I'm just going to go back to the Google Doc. Double click. Choose my first couplet. There we go. Long press. Copy. Back we go to Express. T for text, just here on the left-hand side. T for text, add your text. And then I'm going to paste it in using the little paste icon that we've got just here. Third one along, paste. Right. Now then I want the other font that I use, not this one. So I'm going to drop down. You can see here, in use. And it's the luxurious Roman regular. All right. So let's bring this down in size and let's pop it onto the leaf.
Oh, bring that box. Yeah. Oh, choice.
Something like that. Now, I don't want to play around too much with it because I don't want to have to change this every scene. So I think that leaves me with some space. Right. Yeah. I am going to outline on that text. I think it'll help me. So let's just go to outline thickness and bring it right up to the max. And then let's just choose maybe a nice pale yellow. There we go. Something like that.
That works.
Right. Now that I've done this, things should get a bit easier for me now because what I can do is duplicate this scene. Okay. So let's just 3 dots, duplicate. I'll do the voiceover later on. So now I've got a copy of that scene. You can see down on my timeline. Here's the first version of it. Here's the second version of it. Right. So on this second version of it, So all I have to do is swap the text and swap the photo in the background. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the next piece of text? It is this. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. Right. So let's do copy. And then let's replace the text. So tap in there, tap again, and then we're going to use these. Oh, double tap, sorry. You can even triple tap and choose it all. And I'll paste to replace this text with my new couplet. Okay.
Third one along, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
So it's the same font, same size, and the same place. And now let's just swap out that photo in the background. So I'm going to tap on it. And then you can see underneath, you've got that little white box that says replace. So let's choose replace. I'm going to replace it with a photo. And I'm going to search for autumn leaves. I've searched that about 20 times this afternoon, haven't I?
Yeah.
And then let's just choose one of these. Maybe something like that will work. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. And then, so now when we switch from one to the other, the leaf stays the same and the text.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
So I'm going to do the same for my next two couplets. So I'll pass back to you once to do that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. So I'm using a more traditional method. So what I'm going to do is add media on the right-hand side, add a blank scene. I'll go T for text, add my text, paste in that that chunk I've got, and now I need scene number 3. So all the rest of it can go. So I'm taking out the first line, the second line, or second couplet, first couplet, and also the last couplet. Let me just zoom in so you can see this bit better. Don't need this last bit here. Right. So I've got my text in there. Right. What background should I go? Maybe it's like wreaths of snow, blossom where the rose should go. Do you know what? I'm going to go to media. I'm going to go to photos, and I'm going to go to frost. I think
nice.
like these days, like, do you get loads of snow in autumn? Not so much.
Get loads of snow, full stop.
No, yeah, often not a lot of snow, full stop. What am I going to? Frost, woods, something like that. I mean, this one is great, actually, with the branches. I do like that a lot. Yeah, do you know what? That's fine. Added a layer on canvas. Right, it's gone on top of my text, but that's okay, because as soon as I select set background on the left, my text will be on the top. Now, with this one, I think I'll put it in the top left. Now, you can't really read it. Doesn't matter what doesn't matter what you do here, you can't really read it. If I make it white, you can't read it. If I make it black, you can't read it. So let's make sure that we put an outline on it of white. Did that work? Not so much. Let's try the outline thickness. That worked better. Let's flip them around, see if it works even better again. Yes, that does. Top tip from Jones. Nice. I shall smile when the wreaths of snow blossom where the rose should grow. Okay, so my playhead, as luck should have it, is at right at the start of my scene. So here I can go to media, audio, record voiceover, start recording. I shall smile when wreaths of snow blossom where the rose should grow. There we go. My scene was slightly shorter than I needed it to be, so I'm just grabbing that and teasing it out there. And then I've got this kind of dummy scene here. I know I'm going to have to bring it out, so let's bring it out there. And then what have I got to do? I've got to go to T for text again, add your text, paste it all in there. And now all I need is the last bit. So I'll put my cursor just by the eye, press shift and up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, get rid of all of that. I've got my last one. When night's decay ushers in a drearier day. Wow, it's quite depressing, actually. So let's go to media.
Get rid of all this lovely colour and green trees. Get me to winter.
Yeah, dreary. They loved a bit of dreariness. Yeah. Right. Yeah, dreary day. I mean, all of these are quite uplifting, actually. Do you know what, though?
Just for rainy morning, and there's a good one of like hands holding a mug next to the window, you know?
Rainy morning. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. That's a nice one. Add a layer on the canvas. it's gone in on top. So just click set background. And then maybe on this one, I'll pop it up to the top right. Click this alignment button down here that you can see until it goes right. Nice. I don't mind that the text is all different sizes and stuff. That's not a big deal for me. And then white background. Yeah, that does make a difference, actually. Bring the outline thickness up. And then again, I want to bring it back to the start. And I'm going to go to Media, Audio, Record Voiceover. I shall sing when night's decay ushers in a drearier day. There we go. And I don't mind it's got kind of quite a bit of extra at the end because it is the end of the poem. So we can kind of time itself out there, which is pretty nice. Right. Let's have a look at the time check. Yes. Should we pop over?
Yeah, come over. Yeah.
Right.
So I've done all my scenes
Nice.
before my voiceover. Okay, so I've got all 4 of my scenes, and the one thing that's constant is that leaf hasn't moved. Now,
Great.
I'm going to do any kind of transition now between those scenes will be a cool effect because it'll look as if that's staying still. Because any of the transitions will actually work in an interesting way. Right, let's do my voiceovers then. Okay, so there it is. I brought my black line, the playhead, back to the beginning of that. In a bit. Let's go to Media and Audio on the top. Record voiceover, and let's just do our first line. Here we go. Fall leaves fall, die flowers away, lengthen night. And I don't know what the other one was because I went to my next scene. So. What the last line was.
This is where you could pair up with someone and you could read off their screen. You see, that'd be a good thing to do.
Or just make the scene longer before you start recording. Let's just remove that. Let's delete that. Right, let's make that scene much longer. There we go, like that. Okay, the first scene, because it will go off your screen. That's what'll happen, right? All right, let's do that again. Right, okay. Yeah, man. Right, all voiceover. Here we go. Fall leaves fall, die flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Here we go. Right, so I've done that. Good. And let's just bring the length of that scene back by dragging that little trim handle. Fussy with it. Right, I'm going to do the same now. For this second scene, let's make it really long so that I don't lose my script. And then we can always trim what we don't want. Right, here we go. Ready to go. Media. I won't do them all. Maybe I'll just do 2.
Yeah, and then do the transitions.
Yeah, okay, cool. Audio, record voiceover. Here we go. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. Right.
Nice.
And then let's just trim that back. Okay, so let's just pretend that I've done all the other ones as well. So let's see what this does. So having one thing that doesn't change in every scene makes your transitions really interesting. Okay, so let's go back here between these 2 scenes. Okay, and let's add a transition by tapping on the plus icon. Add transition. Now, we can try a few of these. A dissolve will work nicely. Have a look at this.
Yeah.
Keep zooming out. Let me zoom in. A dissolve will work nicely because, there we go, it'll just be the back.
Oh, yeah.
But also things like a push will work. Look at this. It looks as if it... No, sorry, not a push. A wipe will work because it looks like it's wiping underneath.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The wipe, that's probably the first time I'll ever say that the wipe works really well.
Yeah. So the wipe, the wipe works well because it's kind of going underneath the leaf, which is really probably for this dissolve is the most sensible one. I think it probably works best. But I do really like that wipe effect as well. Anyway,
you have to do that for every scene.
No, we can apply this to all scenes just by tapping on the button. Apply to all scenes. Also, with this, maybe you're going to want to make your transitions slower because of the pace of this poem. So let's give that a whirl now, right back to the beginning, and let's try it out. Goodness, why does it keep zooming out?
Four leaves fall.
I only had my media.
4 leaves fall. Die flowers away. Lengthen night and shorten day.
Nice transition.
Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree.
Nice.
There we go. Now, if you feel the enhanced speech has gone overboard, which it has, it's kind of, you know, softening all of my consonants a bit too much. You can tap back on that audio clip, and you can see right up there next to Dom's window, you got the enhanced speech button. If you tap on that, you can actually bring the intensity of the enhancement down if you think it's kind of too aggressive. Like mine didn't have
Feels
any
like you've got your mouth at the cotton wool, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you can kind of bring that down. So there we go. I took that down to 50%. Let's have a listen to that last scene now.
Every leaf speaks bliss to
better.
me.
Yeah, it's just a bit crisper, isn't it? You know?
Yeah,
It's not just on or off. You do have kind of that slider within enhanced speech as well.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go back to you then, Dom. What are you going to do?
Yeah, let's...
Music?
Yeah, I am. So just a quick recap. Plus between a scene, add a transition. I'm going to go dissolve, and then I'm going to apply it to all scenes. Boom. Professional video editing in 3 clicks. And then you can go to media, and then, what are we going to search for? Chill. Let's search for chill. Oh, the forest stream. Ambient, background, relaxing, slow. Anything else? There's not a lot of... That's the one. Really been all my life. Right, I'm going to stick that in there. That's the one I wanted. Volume at 16.
I believe you ended up in lo-fi chill again. again, guys. Again.
Listen, hey, if it's your first live stream, that's the first time that I've ever chosen that one. And I'm going to fade it in and out, I think, probably. Now, I've brought the volume down from 100 to about sort of 15, something like that. You don't want it to be too loud because you've got your voiceover. Let's have a look.
4 Leaves Fall by Emily Bronte.
Nice. The transition?
Yeah. 4 leaves fall, die, flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Every leaf.
Oh, it just comes in on the beat there as well. Bosh. Right. Right. If you want to, you can download your video. You check with your teacher first, though, because it does take up quite a lot of space, but 720 resolution is plenty. And then you would go to share. You've got Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, if you want to send them to those, Google Drive, OneDrive, but you can also create a View-Only link, which will do one for your static poem graphic, which you can see on page 1 of 2, and then we duplicated it, and then we have a video on there as well. You just need to click Create Link there, and it will all be done for you. Bosh!
Yeah.
There we go. What an absolute wrap that was.
Yeah. What an unexpectedly fun lesson that
was. Right. A pleasure to have you all here, as always. What else is coming up? Well, let me tell you, I've got it all here. Next week is going to be Mental Health Week all week. We've got a live lesson on Thursday the 9th, Friday the 10th, and also it's T. Cloud Jones Day for all you Welshies out there. That's on Friday the 10th as well. So do come along. And did you know it's also Shemai Day the week after as well? Plenty to get signed up for. You can do it at the link below. One word of wisdom from MJ before we go.
Poems don't always have to rhyme.
Pleasure to have you all here, as always, and we'll see you on the next